Hello, everyone. This is Kelly Robinson in the Matthews Center for Career Development. And in this particular video, we are going to be showing you how to connect and message specifically alums, but you can use these directions for connecting and messaging anybody on LinkedIn, but how to connect with and message alums on LinkedIn for the purpose of then having conversations with them, reaching out to them, etc. It's really important, especially for students, to connect with alums on LinkedIn, in addition to peers and other students that you may connect to, just to build your LinkedIn profile. If you're interested in knowing and learning how to find alums on LinkedIn, I encourage you to check out the previous video in this series that walks through how to find alumni when you hop on LinkedIn. So we're going to go forward with connecting with alums on LinkedIn. So I am here at the Davidson College LinkedIn page, and I have gone to the alumni section. And for our example today, I'm going to demonstrate if I'm interested in connecting with alums and perhaps getting in touch with alums who work in the areas of nonprofit. So I've chosen to do a keyword search with nonprofit, and scrolling down, we're going to see students and alums who work in some capacity in the nonprofit space. So what you'll first want to do is go through and just click on individuals to review their particular profile to see if they are somebody that you might want to connect with. And so when you have an opportunity to look through their particular profile, you're going to want to check out their background, where they currently work, where they've previously worked, everything about their profile to find out, is this somebody who you might possibly want to be connected with? So, as an example, let's go ahead and connect to, I'm going to, reach out and take a look at Annie's profile and going through and seeing what her particular experience is and asking myself if Annie is somebody who I'd like to connect with. And if she is, you'll see a few different options where you will be able to connect. You can either use the connect button if that is available, or if it's not, it might be under this more section where you'll find the word connect as well. So we're going to hit the connect button. And then what's going to come up is it's going to give you the option to either send without a note, which is a very general, I'd like to connect with you on LinkedIn message that the person will receive, or it gives you the opportunity to add a free note. You will have the opportunity, if you have your basic LinkedIn account, to send 5 free notes per month. And a free note just gives you the opportunity to add a little bit more personalization to your connection request. It's very short, gives you the chance to say, perhaps, I'm a Davidson student interested in connecting with you, or I am a Davidson student interested in nonprofits, would love to connect. So I definitely recommend, when you have the opportunity to do so, to add a free note. When you have reached your maximum of 5 free notes per month, LinkedIn is going to give you this prompt to sign up for their premium account, which you're certainly welcome to do. But we are going to see in a little bit in this video how you can navigate around this and actually be able to connect and message people at the same time. But let's go back. And so for our example, I'm going to again request to connect with Annie, and I'll go ahead and send without a note. And so you will see now that it says pending, and I'm waiting for Annie to receive my connection request, and then for her to hopefully accept my connection request, that I can then message her. And so just to give you an idea of what this will look like when you are first connected with somebody, the connection up button is gone, and then you will have the opportunity to directly message that particular person. Let's transition, because now I want to introduce you to the concept of LinkedIn groups, which are very useful for a variety of different reasons on the platform. LinkedIn groups, so we switch to the home screen. LinkedIn groups is just that. It is a collection of people who share some sort of commonality on the platform. Perhaps they share a common background. They've graduated from a similar university. Perhaps they share a common professional area of interest. Why you should join LinkedIn groups, multiple reasons. It gives you the opportunity to connect with people who share some sort of commonality with you. It is a great place to learn, especially if you join groups that are for professional or industry focused. That is where a lot of people will post particular articles, resources, job opportunities, etc. So it's just a great place to connect with others who share a commonality with you. Revisiting what we've been talking about before of connecting and messaging people, when you are a member of a group, you can circumvent that two-step process and you can actually connect, request, and message people at the same time if you are a member of the same group. So, first step is, how do you find groups on LinkedIn? We're going to go from the LinkedIn homepage and you will type in whatever it is that you are searching for in terms of keywords of finding particular groups. So for this example, I'm interested in knowing what groups on LinkedIn exist with Davidson College. And so I'm going to type Davidson College into that search box. I'm not going to go to the Davidson College homepage. I'm just going to click return. And then LinkedIn is going to ask me, what is it that you want to search with keywords of Davidson College? And what we want to search, we're going to click on groups. And here is a list of the Davidson College affiliate groups that you will find on LinkedIn. And I encourage you to consider joining any of the groups that you think are relevant to your Davidson experience. I highly recommend that all students and alums join the Davidson College Network Group. It has the highest number of members. And I definitely recommend, because people from a variety of class years and a variety of backgrounds are members of this particular group. So this is how you would find groups to take a look at. How is this helpful for connecting and messaging people? So let's go back to our example of Annie, who I have a connection request into. We can see that it's pending here. All right. When you are searching people's profiles, if you are a member of similar groups, it is going to indicate so in this highlights section of the person's profile. So it says right here that Annie and I are both a member of the Davidson College Network, that group that I mentioned previously. So I have a connection request pending with Annie, but because we're a member of the same group, through that particular group, I can actually already send that extended message to Annie. And here's how you're going to do that. So I'm just going to copy Annie's name, and I'm going to click here where it's going to take me to that Davidson College Network group that we are both a member of. This is what groups look like on LinkedIn. The page looks the same for all groups. You have the information presented, posts in the middle, and then over on the side, you'll see over here to the right, the number of members and showing all of the members who are on this particular group. So this is where I'm going to paste Annie's name. I'm not going to click on her name. That's just going to take me right back to her profile that I just visited. But I'm going to click on this word message. And what's going to pop up is the opportunity for me to send a message to Annie. So even though we are not connected one-on-one, I don't necessarily have to wait for her connection request before I can send this longer message that I'd like to send to her. Perhaps to request an informational meeting, perhaps to request a career conversation. So that's what we wanted to go over in this section, is how to find people, connect to them, message them, and also using that groups feature on LinkedIn that lets you do those particular steps at the same time.